Have you ever wondered what a small battle in the outskirts of Bennington could mean for the tide of the American Revolution? Picture the summer of 1777 in the verdant Vermont landscape. Here, British troops, led by the resolute Lieutenant Colonel Baum, faced off against American forces under the command of the tenacious General John Stark. This wasn't simply a clash of weapons, but a clash of wills, a battle whose ripples would touch the corners of a young nation. This seemingly insignificant clash had an impact far beyond its size. Let's delve into the events of that fateful day, August 16, 1777, as they unfolded. At the break of dawn, the British troops, under the command of Lieutenant Colonel Friedrich Baum, made their first attempt to capture the American supply depot at Bennington, Vermont. The British anticipated an easy victory. What they didn't expect was the fierce resistance they encountered from the American forces. These brave men, under the command of General John Stark, had resolved to protect their supplies at all costs. The British found themselves in a precarious situation, outnumbered and outmaneuvered. As the day wore on, the battle escalated. The British, desperate for victory, called for reinforcements. From the north, a formidable force of German mercenaries, the Brunswickers, arrived on the battlefield, led by Lieutenant Colonel Heinrich von Bremen. The British morale was boosted, and they believed they could turn the tide of the battle. However, the American forces were not to be underestimated. They had been preparing for this, and with strategic brilliance, they launched a counter-offensive. The Brunswickers were taken by surprise, and a fierce battle ensued. The American forces, with their superior tactics and determination, slowly but surely began to overpower the German reinforcements. As the sun began to set, it became evident that the battle was tilting in favor of the Americans. The British and their German allies were pushed back, their attempts to capture the supply depot thwarted. The American forces fought with unwavering courage and tenacity, their commitment to their cause unshakable. And then, as the last light of day faded, it became clear. The Battle of Bennington had been won by the American forces. Their strategic decisions, their resilience and their bravery had triumphed over the British and German forces. The battlefield was theirs. In the end, the American forces stood victorious. Their battle cry of, "There are your enemies, the Redcoats and the Tories. They are ours," or "This night Molly Stark sleeps a widow," still echoing in the air. The Battle of Bennington might have been a small skirmish, but its impact was monumental. This conflict, which took place on a late summer day in 1777, went on to influence the course of the American Revolutionary War in significant ways. Let's take a moment to recap the key outcomes. The American forces, under the command of General John Stark, emerged victorious. This win bolstered the morale of the American troops, who had been facing a string of setbacks in the months prior. The local population too was heartened by this victory, their faith in the cause of independence renewed. Securing the supply depot at Bennington was another crucial outcome. The depot, filled with weapons, horses and provisions, had been a key target for the British. Its capture gave the Americans a much-needed strategic advantage, allowing them to equip their forces more adequately for the battles to come. But the Battle of Bennington had even broader implications. This American victory disrupted British plans and weakened their position in the Northern Theater. It was a turning point, contributing significantly to the eventual American victory in the Revolutionary War. In essence, this seemingly minor battle played a major role in shaping the destiny of a nation. The Battle of Bennington serves as a reminder that even the smallest battles can have far-reaching impacts, shaping the course of history in unexpected ways.